Hi, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 ways to use the pink stuff. The product I'm going to be using today is the pink stuff and it's the paste version. You can also get the pink stuff, I think you can get a foam and a spray and probably many more that I don't know about. But I'm just starting off by cleaning my oven. So I just got a big dollop of the pink stuff on just an old cloth and I'm just wiping it all over the inside of the oven. My oven wasn't too bad, but as I was wiping the pink stuff on it, you could see the cloth going a bit brown, so obviously there was dirt in the oven. But I do find putting it on with like a scrub daddy or like a harder sponge is definitely better than a cloth, but this was the only thing I could find at the time. I do tend to use quite a lot of the product on the oven, as the more the better really, the cleaner it's going to get, so that's why I keep dipping back into the pot and smearing the paste on the oven. After I've put the paste everywhere, I like to leave it for around 5 to 10 minutes so that the paste goes a bit dry, and then I just get a damp cloth and then just go over it and clear the paste off the oven. As well as being really good for the inside of the oven, the paste is also good for cleaning the glass door on the oven, or any glass in general. But I'm just going in circular motions and you can literally see the grease coming off already. Then I'll leave this on for around 15 minutes until the paste starts to go a bit dry, and then I'll start to wipe it off. What I find good about the paste is that it gets the dirt off without actually damaging anything. So for example, I'm doing the glass here, it doesn't leave any scratches or anything like that. It doesn't matter if you use a harsher sponge like a scrub daddy or if you use a soft cloth like I'm using, literally comes up crystal clear. I'm just going to leave it on for around 5 to 10 minutes again, maybe a bit longer. I think I left it on 15 minutes this time just because it had a lot of grease on it. But once it's dry, you can go in with a damp cloth. So I'm just using this microfiber one that I've rinsed off. I think it's microfiber, but it's not the greatest, but it does the job. So I'm just wiping that away and you can see how clear it comes up. I went over it with a cloth, I think about 2 times. So I just rinsed it off again and then went back in with a slightly drier cloth this time and just gave it a little buff over. You can also go in with a dry cloth to make it super shiny, but I didn't because I was in a rush this day. I closed the oven drawer and I saw that the outside had smears and bits of food that's dripped down, so I thought I've got to clean this as well because I can't do the inside and not do the outside. So I'm just doing the same thing I done for in the inside of the oven. So I'm just going in circular motions and then leaving it on for around 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm just gonna wipe it off with a damp cloth. This was a bit of a fail, so I tried to use it on the trays, but I didn't have a scrub daddy at hand, so it didn't really work that well, but I know it does work, as I've used it in the past before and they've come up really good. The second way I like to use the pink stuff is on my oven racks. So I start off by getting a scourer and I'll dip that into the paste and then I'll start scrubbing away. So I do each individual line, and you don't have to push very hard because it does come off quite quick. Just takes a bit of time, but it does really work and they do come up really nice and shiny and they literally look brand new. After I've finished, I'll just give the racks a quick rinse and a wipe over with my cloth just to get rid of any product that's left behind. As these oven racks made a right mess of my sink, the third way to use the pink stuff is to clean the sink. I'm just going to start off by rinsing the sink because you can see how much dirt is in the sink. So I'm just getting a damp cloth and then I'm just wiping over the whole of the sink first, trying to get all the little bits out. After rinsing the sink, you can see I'm left with black little spots in the sink where I've put the racks down and they've moved and rubbed against the sink. So I'm just gonna get the paste and then just rub it with my cloth and it comes off near enough straight away. It may not look it, but around the plug hole was a little bit yellow, so I'm just going over that with the paste and a toothbrush, as a toothbrush is just easier. Even though this toothbrush isn't the greatest, I think it's a bamboo one, so the bristles are very soft. The fourth way I use the pink stuff is on my oven mat. So I have an electric oven and the bottom tray, so basically I have to have a bottom tray and not like have anything directly at the bottom of the oven. So I have a tray and then I have a rack on top. It's really hard to explain, but basically if stuff drips down it will smell. So I bought this plastic sheet thing that I cut into the shape of my tray and I put that at the bottom. So before I could even clean this properly, I had to scrape candy off it. So Halloween we made toffee apples and I haven't cleaned it since then. So I'm just scraping the candy off. I'm then getting the same cloth I've used throughout this video and I'm getting some of the paste and just going in circular motions again. As you might have guessed, I like cleaning in circular motions, not straight up and down, circular. I just find it gets dirt off quicker. It did get off all the dirt, so I'm just going to give it a rinse and then it will be ready to go back into my oven. I think I laid it on the drying rack to dry a little bit, but it did work. So the pink stuff is actually really good for everything. The fifth way I like to use the pink stuff is to shine up my taps. So I'm just applying the paste with a toothbrush as I like to get all in the little crevices, and I will leave that for about 5 minutes. Once that 5 minutes is up, I will then rinse my cloth and then go over it and take all the product off. And look, I haven't even buffed it yet and it's so shiny. It's definitely worth using this on your taps. It's literally one of the best things to make your taps so shiny with hardly any effort. You just got to put it on then wipe it off. It's so easy. You don't even have to buff the tap if you don't want to. Like, I haven't buffed it yet. I've just wipe the product off and it's shiny. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Bye!